chamber was silent, save for the faint rustle of silk and the muted breath of incense burning low. Cleopatra VII, Queen of Egypt, the last of the Ptolemaic dynasty, reclined on her gilded couch. The once great queen, who had enthralled both Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, now faced the final act of her life. It was August of the year 30 BCE. Alexandria had fallen, and with it, the empire she had so fiercely defended. Octavian, soon to be Augustus, stood triumphant. Rome's eagle had spread its wings over Egypt, and the queen knew that soon she would be taken in chains, paraded through Rome as nothing more than a victim of conquest. For Cleopatra, pride and legacy mattered more than survival. She would leave life on her own terms. Moments earlier, her beloved Mark Antony had died in her arms, defeated, wounded, and despairing. He had chosen his end by the sword rather than submit to Roman capture. Cleopatra had wept for him, but her own fate lingered, heavy and inevitable. To be displayed in Octavian's triumph would be humiliation beyond endurance. She resolved that Rome would not use her as a trophy. The queen prepared herself as she always had, with dignity and ritual. She bathed, dressed in regal robes, and adorned herself with the diadem, the serpent crown of the pharaohs. History and legend merge here. Some say it was then she commanded her attendants to bring to her a basket of figs, within which lay concealed a venomous asp. Others believe she carried a vial of poison paste, brought secretly from her apothecaries. However it came to her, she accepted death as a final act of sovereignty. Her loyal attendants, Iris and Charmian, stood beside her, steadfast until the end. Cleopatra lifted the serpent, or perhaps dipped her hand into the concealed poison, pressing it against her arm. The sharp pain, brief as a pinprick, gave way to a heavy numbness. The queen, radiant even in her last moments, lay back against her pillows. Plutarch tells us that when Octavian's soldiers burst into her chamber, they found her already lifeless, her diadem still upon her head. At her side lay her companions, also departing this world to join their queen. Charmian, with her last breath, was said to lift Cleopatra's crown straight upon her brow, declaring, "It is well done, and fitting for the descendant of so many kings." Whether by serpent's bite or potion, Cleopatra's death became as legendary as her life.